Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, ignore my voice. I haven't been feeling well this past couple of days, so ignore that. Today I am going to review and I'm going to put a first impression and a wear test about the new Maybelline. Now this is not a new, but it's newly launched on Nykaa. This is the new Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour full coverage foundation. Now the first time I'm going to try out, I think I'm going to try out a full coverage foundation because I really don't like full coverage foundations. I am like a medium to normal to medium coverage kind of girl, so I'm going to try this out. Hopefully this works out for me, and mine is in the shade 220 natural beige, and hopefully this is my shade. And yeah, this retails for 750 rupees for 30 ml product. The quantity is pretty standard for foundations to be, but yeah, I hope this will work. And the third thing that I really like about this foundation is that it comes like in a pump shape, which is obviously very nice because the Maybelline Fit Me foundation is not, it's like the packaging of that foundation is weird. I really don't like those kind of packaging, but pumps really help you to control the product, like how much you need, how much you really need, how much you're really going to use it. So yeah. Okay, so this foundation claims to be a 24-hour full coverage foundation. Now obviously I'm not going to test it out for 24 hours. I'm going to test it out for like 8 to 9 hours, like a standard hour, and I'm going to test out how it stays longer on my skin, like the staying power of it and everything, how it looks on my skin and everything. And yeah, on their website I have seen that they are claiming that the saturated color pigments provide an ultra transforming effect, while the lightweight yet high impact coverage formula glides onto the skin into a flawless makeup finish that lasts all day. So we are going to test out that. And yeah, for the half of my face I'm going to use my beauty blender, and the half of my face I'm going to use a brush. We are going to test it out like that. Okay, so for my moisturizer I am going to use the Khadi Almond Saffron moisturizer, because for this video I really don't want to use any new moisturizer or primer, because I am going to test the foundation. Now it may confuse me with the primer, or it may not sit with the moisturizer or the primer or anything. So I am using a moisturizer and a primer which suits me every time I use any kind of foundation, which suits me well. So I'm going to use a primer and a moisturizer like that. Okay, so for my primer I am going to use my Wet n Wild, not the dewy finish primer. This is the Wet n Wild, like for all skin type. So I'm going to use it on my skin today, especially on this part of my skin, like where the foundation don't stay for a long time. So I'm going to use it on this part. And yeah, obviously my skin is very dry right now, so I'm going to moisturize my skin well. So I zoomed you guys in so that you guys can see how it looks on my skin. So first of all I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to use the foundation on this side of my face with a beauty blender and this side of my face with a makeup brush. So yeah, I'm going to take like see how you can easily control the product. I really like this kind of packaging, like you can easily control how much you really need. So yeah, I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to use it on my face. Wow, this is pretty full coverage. Can you see it's the acne that I had, the acne mark that I had right over here? It's gone. It's pretty full coverage. Like it's not like completely matte, but it has a little glow to it, which I really like. Okay, so this is how it looks on my skin. This side is my beauty blender side and this side is my brush side. To be very honest, I can't see any difference. Like both of the sides are looking amazingly flawless and beautiful. I can't see any thing like right over here. This is the main problematic area I have. Like it tends to get oily and cakey, so I really can't see any cakiness right over here until now. And yeah, this is how my foundation is looking right now, and I'm really impressed how a drugstore, like this is obviously a drugstore foundation, and how it is working. I'm really impressed as Maybelline as a drugstore foundation, like this foundation. So yeah, let's see how this goes on my skin for the rest of the day. Like I'm going to conceal my under eye circles, powder, bronze and everything. I'm going to do the whole makeup, and I'm gonna make this clip like fast forward, and yeah, after that I am going to show you how everything sits on my skin well. And obviously I'm not going to use any new product today because I want to test this foundation particularly. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, so this is how my foundation is looking right now. My bronzer, my blush, my highlighter, everything just went perfect because my base was so flawless. That's why my foundation is not looking cakey. Like I am feeling a bit like this part of my face is getting a bit darker. I think it will get oxidized over here, but yeah, let's see. I can't assume right now. So yeah, right now I can see the flawless, how flawless my skin is looking. Like I can't see any pores and anything like that, and everything like on my face, like my powder, concealer, blush, everything I told already, like everything went so nicely and so perfectly. So yeah, everything blended out so perfectly. So yeah, I am going to come back like after a few hours, and I'm going to show you guys how my foundation is looking, like the whole wear test process, the staying power of this foundation and everything. And yeah, for this video, the part is over right over here, and after that I am going to come back to you guys after a few hours. So yeah, see you guys then. Bye. Okay, so it's been like 9 hours. I have this foundation on my face, and this is how it is looking like. My lipstick is not there, it's gone, and as you can see, my face is slightly oily, not slightly, it's oily right over here and slightly on my chin. These are the general areas where it tends to get oily, and slightly oxidized on this part of my nose, like over here, like the problematic area. But other than that, the foundation is quite well settled on my face right now. Like after 9 hours also, it's like looking good. Like I can see that how my skin is looking right now, like closely also, my pores and everything, my blemishes, the staying power of this foundation and everything. I can genuinely see how it holded on my skin, like how it is holding on my skin right now, and it's looking so flawlessly amazing. Other than this part, the whole entire face is looking good. Now I didn't use any powder or anything on my face. Overall, I am really happy with this foundation. Like the foundation that worked out on my skin, it holding like after 9 hours, the long lasting power of this foundation and everything. I am just loving how it turned out, and the only problem that I faced is that it gets slight oxidized on this part of my area, like the problematic part of my area. Rather than that, it's all good and it's amazing, and I will keep this in mind, like whenever I will be outside, like on a hot summer day, I will not use this foundation because it can get bit oily, because I am a oily girl, like a oily skin. So yeah, for that I may avoid this foundation on summers, like especially it will get so oily on my face, I can feel that. But rather than that, the foundation is super amazing. The long lasting power of this, the coverage of this, if you're a full coverage girl and if you have dry skin out there, this foundation is perfect for you. So yeah, hopefully you have to use some powder after a few hours so that the foundation looks good on your skin. I did not use any powder, so that's why, because I want to show you guys how it is looking on my skin actually. So yeah, rather than that, my review on this foundation will be like, I will review this foundation 10 like 8 out of 10. Like I really like this foundation. So yeah, that's the case. And my lipstick, I told already, my lipstick is gone completely. I use the Maybelline lipstick, I think Maybelline Color Stay Matte lipstick or something. So it's gone completely. Rather than that, my face is looking like this right now and I'm quite loving it. So yeah, that's the complete review about this product. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Now I will totally recommend this foundation. Like hopefully this will suit you guys, because I really love this foundation. The only problem with this foundation is that you have to use it like after a few hours. You have to use a powder, like obviously after 5 hours, not like 1 or 2 hours, before 1 or 2 hours, not like that. After 5 to 6 hours, use a little bit of powder just to set that area, and yeah, you are just good to go. And the only problem with this foundation is that, and it gets slight oxidized, like it's the problem I am facing. You may not face that also. So yeah, I will totally recommend this foundation for you guys to use a powder underneath, obviously. And yeah, I hope you guys find this video helpful. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.